guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the 1931 version of Dracula. The reason I'm picking that film is because it's the first film I watched when I was a kid. But first I'll need some help with this review. Let me introduce you to my friend Bones.
Hello, friend. So you're going to review Dracula, are you?
Yes, I'm going to do a review of it, Bones. You'll have to forgive him, he's a little bit shy at times. Have you seen it, Bones, Dracula?
Yes, I have.
What do you think of it?
It's fucking shit.
In 1977, the BBC brought out horror double bills. They were on BBC Two on a Saturday night, and what I remember is the first one I watched was the 1931 version of Dracula and also the 1931 version of Frankenstein on at the same night. But it was on so late, these horror double bills, that more often than not you fell asleep during the second film. You saw the first film all right, but when it came to the second film you nearly always fell asleep. So that night I missed Frankenstein, but I did get to see the 31 Dracula, and I was quite shocked actually, because I was only about 7, 8 at the time, and watching Dracula, seeing Bela Lugosi, really scary and very atmospheric. There was a lot of reasons actually why the film was effective. I think a lot of it had to do with the sets, especially the first half of the film. When you get to the second half of the film, when Dracula goes to England, it goes downhill actually, but the first half's excellent. The parts of the film set in Dracula's castle with a ginormous spider's web, and you actually see this awful black spider. It's just a quick scene, but boy, it looks an ugly sod, really nasty. And there's all sorts of things like that. It's interesting that the film doesn't have any music as well, apart from Swan Lake at the beginning, the intro. And I think it gives it a more effective atmosphere actually, instead of bloody music blasting all the time. It makes a change having some silence. So there's lots of scenes when Dracula's staring at people and creeping around bedrooms and stuff, and you know, it does give it quite a chilling atmosphere at times. Another interesting thing about the film is it was made at the same time as a Spanish version. So one was filmed during the day, the other one at night, using the same sets, the same script. Just one was American, one was Spanish. And you can actually see the Spanish version on this brilliant box set of all the Universal films. It's got the Spanish version on. I've watched it. It's not as good as the American one, but it's interesting. And I class this box set as brilliant. It's got a booklet, it's got bonus features, and it's got all the films, 30 classic monster films in HD. Bela gets a lot of stick for his performance. Critics say he's hammy and over the top, and he is really, but you have to take into account that a lot of actors at this time were used to silent films, and the 31 version of Dracula had sound, but actors weren't used to it, and a lot of them came from theatre. Bela was doing Dracula on stage quite a lot, so he would have been, probably have been used to playing it that way. But like with film productions, they've got sound mics and they can pick up sound a lot easier, so they wouldn't have been used to that. But I think his performance is excellent. He looks really good. He does a lot of this with his hand, doesn't he? So Bones, what did you think of Bella's performance in the film? Do you think he was good? Was he, Balix? Anyway, I think that about sums Dracula up. I thought it was excellent. Bones didn't like it. But out of 10, I'm going to rate all me TV shows and films. I'm going to give them a mark out of 10 at the end. I'd give Dracula, I think I'll give it a 9. If it wasn't that it went downhill at the second half of the movie, it would definitely get a 10. But the second half lets it down a bit. But I'll give it 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. Bones, what's your mark for the 31 version of Dracula? Note! Leave a comment, what would you like me to review next? I was thinking about doing some Doctor Who for a change. I might have a look at the Jodie Whittaker 2 seasons of Doctor Who, give you my thoughts on that. And also the final episode, I've got a lot to say about that. What would I want to end up ranting?
I want you to review a Peter Cushing film.
Alright, which film?
His best one.
And what film's that?
The Skull.
Okay folks, bye.